like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this.
Shuck it, duck it. What's going on, people? Now, Bernard was just there. Now he got two screens in, and he out on both of them.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Because at one point it looked like it wasn't working.
Oh no, you sound distressed, but but I can hear you.
Yeah,
you done yelled. I don't know why the hell. Hell,
I am tired. I am tired.
Oh, you tired?
Yeah. I've never experienced what I experienced with Run Tell That, but Al Black mean I've never experienced. It's a conspiracy against Run Tell That. They did that to Run Tell That. So I'm just like, wow.
Nah, the line was cut. I'm looking outside right now where the line was cut, and then people tell me they want to charge me to come out and fix it. Y'all cut the line. I'm looking outside where they left an orange tag for them to come fix it, and the man gonna tell me that other people are experiencing that outage also. Yeah, because y'all cut the line. And didn't even tell nobody, didn't notify nobody. That's the problem I'm having. You didn't notify nobody. Bernard, why you can't get that broke computer working? That's what I want to know. He there spinning. All of a sudden, see, he having issues also. Somebody probably called him, ain't no telling. And if you're on your phone, it's gonna knock you out. But anyway, we're on a hot spot right now because our line was cut today by a service tech, and I'm hoping that they'll get it fixed by tomorrow. They said they'll be here between 4 and 8, Jamal. Between 4 and 8.
4 and 8, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow between 4 and 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got 232 people out watch, 337 people watching.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why we ain't on.
It's back tomorrow. They said it.
I don't see something. I was looking for something, and I don't see it. Where haven't even watched that. I only see 4 on our Black Media Network. I only see 4 different locations when we got more locations than that. I don't see my Facebook page, but I think it's up. Hey, Ivan Cohen. Because he was on my computer. I got to change the name. He was on my computer, and the computer put him in like that. That's why. I'm gonna change the name on it. I don't know. Yeah, that's Jamal's fault, Ivan. I appreciate you letting me know because I didn't see it, Ivan. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ivan. Hey, Clara. Nice to see you watching. It is Clara, right? Yeah, Clara. Okay. Bernard, you there?
Yeah. It was spinning.
Yeah, both of them was spinning. Why?
I don't even know. So I just came in and came back out. Jamal looking like he's sitting on the top of the New York Empire. He's sitting so high.
Yeah. So we got a couple of people out. I see Sandra just said that she wasn't feeling well. I'm gonna think that was a misprint, that she wasn't feeling well on it. She said, "Making America Wake Up." What the name is that? Mawu? You ain't MAGA. Who you is? Mawu? MAWU?
Making America Wake Up.
Yeah, that's their name. It's a conspiracy, bro. Okay, well, we're gonna get started in a second. We got some great stuff tonight. Y'all pay attention. We're gonna have some great commercials, some great discussion. This is the Rabble every Wednesday night, 7:05 p.m. Coming live from all over the country. Texas, Atlanta, Port Wentworth, Savannah, Garden City. We're everywhere. We're all over the country, spreading the love. And we got people watching.
They say you conspired against Ron Tell that.
Oh, we conspired against Ron Tell that?
Wow.
Oh,
Lord.
Okay.
Wow.
Hello, Andrew. Well, anyway, Mr. Brown will be here shortly. I don't know where the women at. I don't know where Laurie at tonight. I did send her the link, so she watching, and she didn't get the link. She need to let us know so we can get it again. What else before we get started with our show? Any? Don't forget, go vote. The new flyers up are in. The palm cards are in. Go vote for Monica Bowles. Please go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. Go vote. She's a Culver Village girl. Y'all go vote for Lorraine. Monica Bowles, graduate of St. Vincent. She's native of Savannah. Retired after 33 years of service to our country. So y'all go vote.
Let me get this out the way. Let me get this out the way before the show starts. The words that's coming out my mouth tonight is not affiliated with anything with our Black Media Network. Okay, I just want to get that out right now, so I have to keep saying it. So we good now.
All right. Well, we put the disclaimer up earlier. Run Tell That didn't have any commercials. Run Tell That didn't have any commercials because we was having issues, and we'll make those adjustments later. But Run Tell That didn't have no commercials. He talked all day anyway. That guy that runs Run Tell That, talks and yells and everything else. So he couldn't have no commercials. But the Rabble got commercials. We got the system up by now. We on a hot spot right now.
Damn, what is there? That's put that one back up.
Run tell that.
And run and tell that. That's right. Look out. That's right. Free, we appreciate you. Make America great. Oh, make America wake up. We appreciate you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out whether I can't see something. I guess it's just on this computer. I'm trying to see all the where our viewers are coming from because I don't see us streaming live on my page, although it says it is. So I'm trying to see whether it is or not, so we can do what we do. And it is streaming live. It's 1,200 people watching. But I don't have I don't see it from that point. For some reason, I can't see it. But y'all just share, tune in, share. And I guess it's probably because of the technical issues or something. I don't know. I can't it's not scrolling down there. Yeah. So anyway, we'll go from there. But it does say it's 1,200. We got 1,200 people watching already. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Y'all ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see what these last two comments is. Somebody say, run, tell that. Don't get him started.
That's it. That's what I said. I appreciate it.
We making America wake up for good. Oh, for God. Making America wake up for God. Let me clean my glasses. Okay. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. We're so proud of you for making America do what it do.
Jamal and Julius, are they talking about the real America or are they talking about me, America?
Yeah.
They want me to wake up? Oh, shit. Let's clear that up.
Okay. Jamal, while you sitting there, go to my page and see whether you see is up. Because they'll let me see my page and sometimes they won't let other people see it. So,
I think when I went to it, I think I saw your page, but let me go.
Okay.
Well, wait, I'm just saying I saw it highlighted. Because I'm on our Black Media page, but let me see something.
Okay. And Bernard, this is our first. Well, you know what? I'm gonna play something awareness first, and then we'll get into our show. Play our awareness video.
Yeah, they have you.
Okay. As long as it's running. I don't see it up here in the total, but I see it on my page, but I don't see it up in the total. Because we stream into 8 different platforms, and I only see 4 of them are on here, and one of them I don't. Okay.
Somebody come in.
Robert about to come in, and then we'll go to our first. Video. What's up, Rob?
What's going on?
Why Jamal holding his head?
He's just excited to see me. He is so stunned.
No,
you got a haircut.
It's been frustrating because people realize, the audience has realized there's a conspiracy against Ron Telvat. Julius basically messed me up. We can't even get started on time. He put his internet out. We couldn't access the internet. If I was at my house, I could have did it, but he told me to come here. And so that's what I know. It's a conspiracy. Like people saying,
I'm looking at the line.
Look, Jamal, they don't happen on America After Dark. They don't happen on America After Dark, do it.
See there.
They got commercials on the Rabble. Montel ain't have no commercial. We can't do nothing.
But anyway, I'll tell you what. since you said that, we're gonna go to our first. We're gonna go to our first commercial before we get to our first show.
Yeah.
Before we get, let's go to our first commercial.
Non-Wolverines.
Chatham County, we have some growing pains that affect our health and our wealth. That's why the race for the Chatham County Commission seat is not a popularity contest. It's a job interview, one that requires a proven track record. My name is Laureen Monica Bowles. I have served 33 years as a stormwater engineer and city planner. I've raised millions of dollars to create jobs and build affordable housing. Vote for the candidate with education and experience. Vote Laureen Monica Bowles, Chatham County Commissioner, District 8.
Paid for by the committee to elect Laureen Monica Bowles.
And you see that, Jamal? You see they left me out the flyer. You see,
well,
I don't know what it is.
Well, I think they were trying to get all West Side people, and that was what the reason was.
No, she don't live on the West Side.
She's from the West Side. Rashida's from the West Side.
Because she'll call me right now and say, I got a
her whole family, Rosenau Hill and Rose High School. Yeah. We're going to get in our first video, and it's just an awareness video and make y'all think Black mental slavery.
The slavery that we are confronting today is a slavery of the mind. And in some ways, it's more difficult to emancipate the mind than it is to emancipate the body.
Which takes me to number 3 of your famous quotes. We cannot destroy white supremacy until we address the internal contradictions in ourselves and in our communities that allow white supremacy to continue to flourish.
Yeah.
I would like to give you an opportunity to unpack that the way you see fit best to unpack it.
Well, I'll try by using 2 other quotes by 2 famous Africans. One is Carter G. Woodson, who lived right here in D.C. And Dr. Woodson said, if you control a man's thinking, you don't have to worry about his actions. And the other one is Stephen Biko, who said the greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. I don't think you can control a people, as I said, physically, unless you control them psychologically. Mm-hmm. So in many ways, we enable white supremacy. And if all the white people were to leave the planet today, white supremacy would still continue because we've been so indoctrinated with white supremacist tendencies. There's a brother, a psychologist out on the West Coast named Dr. Wade Nobles. And Dr. Nobles likes to say that the essence of power is the ability to define someone's reality and make them live according to that definition as though they chose that definition. And so today our standards of beauty, our standards for success, what does it mean to be happy? All of these things are in many ways, I think, instilled in our minds by a white supremacist culture. And those are the things that we're fighting. So I realized early on, I've been doing this for a long time now, I realized early on that as a historian, that was the way that I could make my most effective contribution towards putting a dagger in the heart of white supremacy. Knowledge of self is so very, very powerful. And we can use so many examples. One of the greatest examples of Malcolm X. Now, you know, Malcolm's parents were Garveyites, even though Malcolm at some point went astray, though.
Sure.
And he became what he described in his autobiography as a common criminal. And he became possessed of knowledge of self, and he was transformed into our black shining prince.
Yeah.
And we could use one example after another after the other. So knowledge of self is so very powerful, and knowledge of self, I think, starts with Africa.
Okay. Just something I thought, to get y'all motivated and ready to go for the day. And he said some great stuff. And Jamal, I ain't running to the run tell that man all the time, but Jamal says that same thing often. You got to know who you are. When you know who you are, you can know the greatness in you. Know all of us when we address each other as kings and queens, everybody can't be the king and the queen. But you got to carry yourself like you're a king and a queen. You got to believe that you are somebody, because if you don't, they're going to treat you like you nobody. What say y'all?
Yeah.
Well, that's what Mr. Fields used to tell me when I was campaigning. He said, people going to treat you how you look. Now, if you walk around here putting, and I ain't trying to be funny because it's going for the can of worms, you putting bonnet on your head and walk around with your underwear showing all that, people gonna treat you like that. And I give Jamal Touré his credit too, because the one thing about it, he's a playful person, but when it comes to culture and understanding your background and understanding the contributions of your people, he takes it to a different level, and we've got to start doing that.
Yeah. I was waiting to say this. I'm 61 years old. And not that I wasn't listening, to Jules and Jamal and RG, but I wasn't really getting into it. I was just trying to learn when it comes to politics or whatever, because I ain't not a politics person. I'm a people person. So I didn't realize the more you expand, the more our black media expand, the more you expand on social media. I expanded more on TikTok, going live and expand. It's some ignorant folks out there. There's some damn ignorant folks out there, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm about to say some shit and y'all think I'm crazy. I'm 61 years old. I have never ran into prejudice all my life. Never. And that's the straight up truth. Never. But till I went to another platform and TikTok, man, I see how white folks really is. They say things to you, man, and you looking at it, and I'm like, what? And I'm going off. So I had to get a moderator so I can't get kicked off. And so today, I mean, I went off on this she blacked this white guy, right? And I just went off, and then they suspended me, and then I appealed it. But I'm telling you, I totally agree with what you're saying, Jamal. Not that I didn't listen, not that I couldn't say that, because I didn't experience it, so I couldn't really talk about it, but I can experience from other people. Now, man, those man, they something else. And like I said, I got TikTok now, and I done got, it's probably about 1,200 views on there now. But I'm telling you, man, thank God for us. That God is in our life, because if it wasn't for that, man, but we'd be in jail, period. So I'm like, I'm a grown damn man. I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do. I ain't let nobody, whatever color it is. I got all kind of nationality in my family. But hey, boy, don't come trying to thinking you running things. Don't. I tell them this here. Do not let Trump
get your ass whooped.
There you go. Touchdown. That's all I got to say. I ain't saying no more. You say the word. Don't get it twisted.
But if I may, Teray, because I want to give Bernard his credit too. I'll never forget when I started the campaign. Like this is what they see from you, Bernard, low, off the chains. But one of the most intelligent people, and again, it takes people don't know this. I have a brother that got incarcerated at 14. It takes people like you all to show young brothers, and I'm big on that too. That hey, and I never forget. I went to Bernard Hospital and lose my damn mind. But people don't give you your flowers, but y'all too have, and Julia, but in particular you, I never forget. You came on and said you better get your shit together.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's what it takes, and I want the Ray to set it up for that, because that's what it takes in our culture. We got to do more of that. Is to put each other aside and say, get your shit together.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Jamal.
Yeah, and it gets crazy because again, it becomes, like I said, a self-fulfilling prophecy, because somebody else is controlling how you think, and they telling you what it is, and that's what you should be, and we buy into it. And it's that same thing, like I tell folks, it's like almost like you like a pet. You're not a human being, you're like a pet. You are a pet. And we function like that. And so then, but we go and tell people we got freedom. I can do whatever I want to do. And so, I'm just going to throw it out there that, because again, some of y'all may not be aware, but the sister in Chanting who just passed away, and some of you might want to scream and holler at what I'm about to say, that she passed away and say it was a drug overdose. But this sister, now she's on, people I say, she was a rising star. What is it in the background that make you then feel that you got to have that right there? And so now Again, I don't know if she had trauma and other stuff like that, and she was using it as a cope. But then we see so many other people now thinking that it's okay to use drugs, alcohol, and and we talk about it, we celebrate it. I mean, we put it in our music, we put all that, and then people think, oh, it's about my free choice. I can do that. I'm like, there are people who can handle their alcohol, but it's not. They don't need alcohol to live. Some of us need alcohol and drugs to live. And then, which we understand about the disease. And I'm like saying, yeah, because we got people putting it out there to us, making us think that that's how we're supposed to be, that, we're supposed to be, like, as you say, that, got bonnets on your head and got, your pants below your behind, and that you thinking that that's okay. And that because you got free will, you can do that. No, free will is about that. Free will is about you using your mind. Free will is about you using your mind. Free will is about you using your mind. And having some sensibilities that your mama and your granddad and your daddy and your grandmama and them gave you, that people in your neighborhood and community gave you. And that's why I say even something like Our Black Media, giving you information to use that can help elevate you. But instead, you want to say you got free will and you're going to do the stuff that works against your best interest. That's why Roniko Rashidi, what he said, he's like, listen here, even if we get rid of all of them, if they ain't even around, some of us still gonna be exhibiting self-hatred stuff, because that's why I shared it. I'm gonna shut it down on this right here. I said it don't matter. Self-hatred ain't about Ray and Pookie and John and Lee. It's the person who is in charge of a corporation, in charge of a business, an educator, a principal, all that, and they do the stuff to us. They do the stuff to Black people that they will not do to Caucasians at all, and they think it's okay.
Yeah. Just like drugs, Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston, Gerald Levert, all of them use drugs. So people look like us, do not think about the consequences about who we leave behind. They gone. Now you leaving everything behind us, wondering what happened, and we in misery and we crying. See, that's why people don't never think about this. Other people, they always think about themselves. With me, I got to a point, I'm thinking about the people. I'm thinking about my daughter. I'm thinking about my family. If I go do something stupid, what would happen to them? Or what would happen to my daughter? She already lost her mama. Now her daddy doing something stupid in jail or whatever. So you're right. It's our mindset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Julie's turn.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. And that leads us into this next discussion before we take a break. And this is, will you leave?
You see, the average Black family passes on, listen to this, $0 to the next generation. Yep, I said 0. That means when somebody dies, the family gets nothing. No wonder we cry so much at funerals. We're grieving twice, grieving over losing a loved one and grieving that they didn't leave us anything. You see, other ethnic groups leave wills, but we leave bills. Well, what does Proverbs 13:22 say? A good person leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That means our money should impact at least 3 generations. It should impact ours, our children's, and our grandchildren's. So we have to start building generational wealth.
Wow. And it's true. We leave bills. We got to have GoFundMe's for everything that we do. We believe in spending our money to go to Dubai instead of paying our bills. We come back and the lights off.
Yeah.
We come back, the car note due. We come back, we got to work 40 hours extra overtime to catch up. Yeah. We living for right now instead of living for tomorrow. Everything I do is to leave something for my grandkids. Everything I do. Y'all take over from there.
Not all us. Let's some of us, because my mama raised us and she always told us to get life insurance. She said, get life insurance. When you get a family, get life insurance. My mama passed, she had life insurance. Boom. My father passed, he had life insurance. So we kept it going. When my wife passed, I had life insurance. We kept it going. When I pass and hope I'll be here, my daughter gonna be okay. I'm not leaving my family bills. You know what I'm saying? And even though you're leaving a will, you can leave a will, but if you don't pay that insurance every month, then boom. You know, and that's one thing I do every month. I pay that life insurance because I'm 61 years old. My best years is ahead of me. You know, shit. I'm a different human being, but I'm not leaving no bills down so my daughter worrying about how this and that. Nah. Some of us, but majority of y'all, he right.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
They leave bills. You know.
I will say the one thing mom and daddy did extremely well. Let me start with this. My mom always used to tell me, good credit is better than money in the bank. And she drilled it in our head, even though my brother and I, especially me, I'm terrible with money and budgeting. But the life insurance piece, but also what I will invite us as a community to do is to step away from buying your traditional Christmas gifts and shoes and clothes, and instead get a savings bond for that child or that relative, or gift them an investment, or get on E-Trade and get you some stocks and bonds. We have not, and we're not a culture of investing. And that's what I'm trying to do more of now is invest. As I tell young people now, I can go buy a car. Time you drive that car off the lot, it's depreciated $5,000. But I can go across the street, buy a property, it's going to appreciate over time. So we got to start investing. But to that point on what the young man just said, think about the people in the future. One thing mom and daddy did well, they didn't go out to the clubs and hang out and go drink and eat and all that stuff. They ate at home. They did everything themselves, and they saved well, to the point where she can stay at home until she decides to transition. So I agree totally with that. We've got to do a better job of investing and identifying ways to appreciate money instead of depreciating money.
Go ahead, Jamal.
I was gonna say, it's a combination that, again, they have not allowed us to have some of those opportunities. In some cases, yeah. Now, some of us haven't, but some of us have been prevented from doing that and having access to some of it. Because just like one thing I was looking at last night, how this one lady, she talked about how her husband fought in World War II, and so now they thinking they can go to the bank because he's a veteran, go to the bank and get a loan from the bank. She said, guess what? The Caucasian banks will not allow them to get a loan. Where now Caucasian veterans, they are getting the loans. But now here go us not allowed. She said we finally had to go to an insurance society to get the loan for us to get a house. Now, guess what? And that's something people talk about that, other people giving all these opportunities, even if someone wanted to go get VA loans, couldn't get VA loans, to get GI Bills. They wanted to give the opportunity to get the funds to go to college. And so again, yes, there are some of us who don't do it, but then also, like I tell people, I don't never let the system get off and act like it was just something totally on Black people. But so and they continue to do that today with regards to some of us. They continue to do it to some of, and they like to do that to some of us.
Yeah. You know what? I tell people, and they can get mad or whatever. We are the most strongest, patient race in America raw history. It have to take everything we have in our body each day not to hurt somebody because of them mistreating other people. Because we can defend ourselves, Jamal and Jules. We can defend ourselves. But my thing is the other people that can defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? And so they say, you need to, people always talk about, y'all need to invest in stock or whatever. I ain't investing shit that I don't know about. I'm 61 years old. Why I need to learn about stock now? I save my money at the end of the day. I mean, that's a catch. It's just like gambling. You roll the dice, you may hit 1,000. You roll the dice again, you lose 1,000. I ain't never been a gambler. Never been a gambler, so ain't no sense me starting now. I'm cheap. I don't throw away no money, believe me. Every money I spend in that script club, I write it down.
It's tax deductible.
Tax deductible, boy.
Hey, but we we have to get our stuff together. GoFundMe's is not the way to do things, and we have to be able to pool our monies. We can do great things with pooling our monies. Mm-hmm. Insurance, when people die, we don't even leave enough to bury the people. We got to get GoFundMe's to bury our people when you shouldn't have to do it. Insure yourself. If you can go buy that bottle of liquor, put some insurance on yourself. Mm-hmm. If you can go, talking about you going to the club every Friday night, put some insurance on yourself. You're going to leave somebody stressed out trying to wonder how they're going to bury you when you die, instead of knowing that you left something for them to bury you with. Yeah. I don't care if it's a $10,000 policy. You need that $10,000 policy so that you can bury yourself. Mm-hmm. You can get yourself buried, and that's what it's all about, So
I got a question, Jules. What's the limit? So you saying, because everybody, I know all of us got insurance, and it's way, because that's how we is. What's the maximum that somebody should get to save when they leave for his insurance policy? What's the maximum? 10,000, 20,000, 100, 500,000, just to say, hey, boom.
Well, that's all according to what your bank can hold. I mean, what your budget can hold. If I got 2 insurance policies, one for $250 and one for $300. So I hope my wife don't see this and kill me. So if all you got is the budget for a $20,000 policy, get it. At least you're gonna leave something. I got a work problem, a real bad work issue. Y'all hold on, y'all take it from there. I'll be right back. I got a work issue I got to get.
All right. And like I say, like last week, and that's why I let Jamal inform. I'm like this, I'm not gonna jump in the ring and be a boxer when I know I can't box. So I'll let somebody else get in the ring that can box. So if Jamal can box and he can bring the knowledge, I'm gonna let him do that. But I'm gonna stay in my field, that what I know about. And I ain't gonna be getting in another field acting stupid and like he don't know. No. I'm gonna have people that know what they know, and then I'm gonna piggyback off them. I know where my limitation at, period. Some people don't, If I'm a master in cussing folks out, shit, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a master, and then y'all can handle the rest.
Lord. What's the next topic?
No, it's a commercial, right? I think it's a commercial.
Oh, yeah. Did we go to the second commercial?
Not yet.
Oh, well, we got to take it because that's the problem. I got it, Robert. I got both.
I see. Man, Jamal's scared to move.
Oh no! That one I was just waiting because I was gonna get and say, yeah, you should have gone to the commercial, but it was because of him that we ain't go to the commercial. It was because of us. It was because of him.
And I have an emergency going on, so y'all know I never leave unless it's.
Watch him. So you should have just bought Tanya that person. You'd have been out.
Ain't nothing to do with Tanya.
Hey, she gonna get it after he said about that insurance policy.
Yeah. She be buying it alone.
We all gonna be at the end of the night.
I know it.
We'll be right back, y'all.
Have you ever experienced a Juneteenth event? Come out to Port Wentworth and celebrate our second annual Juneteenth Festival. Friday, June 21st from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. Come enjoy our music, our food, our heritage, our culture, and our history. It will be plenty of fun for everyone. Juneteenth is American history. It's a day that we celebrate and remember. It's a day that we look back, but more importantly, a day that we look forward. Join us this June.
Hello, I'm Richard Coleman, and I'm running for the office of Sheriff of Chatham County. And when I'm elected, I promise to inspect what I expect. Chatham County, it's time for a change, and that change is me, Richard Coleman.
Okay, we back, and y'all know what time it is. We got all day to play. We're gonna get into our y'all tell me what y'all think about this black farmer. This is Jamal's cousin, and he's on the farm.
Hey, don't do that shit in front of me. I ain't finna keep doing this shit. Get your ass over here. Take your ass home. It's that bullshit I was talking about. Take your motherfucking ass home. Y'all way on the other street. Y'all better beat me to the goddamn house. I ain't finna keep doing this shit. Get your ass over here. And my ass, y'all should have been at home. I told y'all to beat me and get over here. Every last one of y'all. Don't make no goddamn sense. Come on. Y'all want to eat? Y'all better fucking listen. Come on here. Every last one of y'all. Come on. Get your ass in the house. Hey, we see here going on somewhere. Going on with that shit, man. Tomorrow we actually have a Syrian. Well, shit, all their daddy, his daddy, and them twins' daddy. He come back tomorrow. Now that's the goat that we use to sling his thing. Hey, don't do that shit in front of me. Going on. Hey, no. Hey, go, move, get, hey. Whoa! Whoa, right there. But seriously, get off that goddamn girl. Hey, the food is over there. Go get it. This who really gonna piss me off. I just cussed his ass out 30 seconds ago. Take your ass in the house, boy. Get your bad ass in the house. Don't make no goddamn sense. This little motherfucker right here? This the son of a bitch? He gonna be the one giving me a fucking problem. This right here, this is churros there. He get his own bowl. Hey, get your little bad ass in the house.
That's Jamal's cousin. That was at the Promised Land, the farm right next to the Promised Land. Jamal is on one farm, and that guy there, what's your cousin name, Jeffro? He on the next farm. And he talked to the animals, which was amazing to me. I had to tape it because he talks to the animals, and they do what he tell them to do. And Jamal talks to the plants, and the plants do what he tell them to do.
That's right.
So
they grow.
Y'all are really good in your family.
And
all right.
Hold up. And Jethro he was a graduate of Tompkins class of 79. He's Tompkins class of 79 graduate.
All right, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, excuse the disrespect. All right, Charlie Brown in the room.
You're very kind. I appreciate you. It's sure you got good home training. Others don't have the same.
They don't listen. They just
in the present of greatness, you should do that. And as
soon.
always, I guess, hello, boys. I don't see the ladies, but if you're out there, come on into the studio. It's good to see you guys tonight. Again, I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, but again, I'm not sorry for what I'm doing.
What you doing? You coming here with your shirt?
Right.
With your shirt on.
You left the blue flame.
Get it. The guy pulling the wrong way.
Wait a minute. You got on Miss Brown's shirt today?
You do it all night long? You come in your chest.
Right.
I should have go to the car and get one of my regular shirts and put on.
Man.
He's trying to get tips tonight.
I ain't get it.
all night long.
I know it.
No, somebody say no. Boy, I wish I had my regular shirt.
Well, this is coming of the night right here. The Honorable Elder, Apostle, Mayor, and State Senator Charlie Brown has a right.
Boy, he showed his chest. Hey, you must be just got through watching the P. Diddy movie. This ain't that kind of show. This ain't that kind of show.
You got a point. Thank you. I'm so happy to be back. Y'all go ahead with the content of the show now. Quit, Mr. Coin, please. All right. I'm speechless tonight. Y'all got
anybody had anything on Jamal's cousin?
Man, he talking to those animals like I didn't know a goat and a cow and pigs can listen like a dog. Yeah. Listen, man, Jamal's uncle is real good. I mean, his cousin, man. So, hey, y'all doing all, and I thought it was alien Jews, but I guess they're real.
Hey, okay, our next video that for discussion. This is a brother that we didn't know that he was like this, and y'all look at this real quick on Terrance Howard.
This is a working model of Terrance Howard's virtual reality patent that uses the oldest intelligent design known to man. The flower of life, except in his work, he goes far beyond what anyone has been able to achieve. Terrance Howard stated in a recent interview with Joe Rogan that what you see spinning in front of you is not only the key to unlocking fourth dimension parallels, but also the ability to time travel. Although the claims sound far-fetched, it's understandable to be skeptical. But did you know much of the artificial intelligence and virtual reality technology started from his patents? Companies such as Amazon, Microsoft, Sony, and many others all admit they utilized aspects of Howard's patent when developing their virtual reality and artificial intelligence platforms. Yet despite all this, Terrance has yet to see a penny from these tech giants. He filed his patent under his full name, Terrance Howard, and his patent can be easily found online, which has all been referenced by the big tech companies I just mentioned. The World of Windows patent has been sourced and generated over $7 trillion in revenue, far outstripping Marvel Studios' estimated net worth of approximately $29 billion. Sadly, Howard noted that none of his family have benefited financially from it, despite this huge sum being generated annually, and thus potentially creating an enormous fortune that could have made their lives much easier in later life. And here's the cliffhanger. Terrance states that none of the big tech companies are even using the technology the right way. What do you think? Did these companies wake up a sleeping giant? After all, Terrance Howard has kept his genius and knowledge a secret for many years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. He's a smart guy. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, when he did his movie, and they didn't get paid, he didn't get paid for what the movies, the Empire. He's still trying to get paid from them. And see what they do is they use us and take us and make and we built it, but they benefit off the revenue. It's the same thing with 50 Cent when he came up with the soft drink and he sold it to Coca-Cola. He's still getting paid. And what Michael Jackson had the Beatles, and then all you know how that went. It's like we are very smart people. I always say this. We built this country.
I think you're talking about the Powerade drink.
Right.
And, 50 Cent.
Yeah. And that's no surprise, man. All they do is take.
Well, sometimes it's us doing the taking because Empire was a black producing program, and even with Omari Hardwick from Ghost that played Ghost on what's the name of the show?
Power.
On Power. He said that he never got paid the correct money. He said 50 Cent robbed him. And I like 50 Cent until yesterday. I did. And, you know, when he was talking about he can relate to Trump, he didn't say go vote for Trump, but he said he can relate to Trump because Trump got RICO charges. That shouldn't be nothing that you inspire other people to say you can relate to somebody because they got RICO charges. No, but I like the 50 Cent until then, you know. Yeah. But anyway, what say y'all?
Well, I don't know if you guys know. Do you know the announcer, the guy who be doing the talking? I'm sort of amazed with his voice. The guy who be doing all the talking, I hear him a lot on other stuff. Do you have any idea what's his name? How would I find out his name, Julius?
I have absolutely no idea.
I'm talking about the narrator, the guy who be doing the talking. He got a tremendous projection voice, and I really like his voice, and I'm just wondering who he is. I have no comment on it.
That's why you wearing that shirt. You liked his voice?
No. It's a long story.
No.
He wide open.
No. The real truth is he lost a bet to Van, and so he had to wear that shirt.
Please, on these dogs, y'all quiet.
That would have what I just had to let. I'm sorry, I won't tell nothing else.
I'm glad it's y'all that's bothering him because he certainly would have cussed me out by now.
Hey, he the one put the foot in the fire with all his comments.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, he got that shirt from Gap last year.
So the question is, you think what's the guy name? He did invent all these things, or this guy that's a state of his mind?
Well, no. What is a state of his mind? He has the patent on this. He's had this for a while, and they have taken it and did things with it. And,
they're not paying them for using it.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Again, I did not realize that.
Yeah. What you got to say, Jamar?
Oh, I was just, listening, and, that's something that comes into play. Just to think about it's not being used, but then also more importantly, that the family not getting the benefit. That happens so often. And that goes right back to when we talk about leaving something behind, that legacy, that's part of that wealth also that, again, we get deprived out of because, there are other patents too that was done by Black folks that they saw no benefit from. But guess what? The whole world, golf tees and all other stuff like that, it came from Black folks. The internet, all that. So yeah.
So he have a patent on all that stuff that they named that he is. That's what a little bit y'all need to me. I'm trying to be educated, and I guess the viewing audience maybe need to understand a little bit more.
Yeah, but you know what? Like I was telling Jamar, again, if Jamar, if we do a segment on what did Black folks build far as the electricity, far as the teas, or if you break it down, I guarantee you a lot of people will be surprised on who did what in this country. Period. And I know Jamar can break it down, and you can boom, 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 and you'll be surprised how many people gonna tune in. Like I say, teach them like we kindergarten. Man, right. If you teach them, then maybe they can teach their kids to let their kids know, hey, you know that hot curler that you put in your mama iron on or whatever, that was made by that Black man. The first heart surgery that we about to do heart surgery on you, that was a Black man did the heart surgery. We can go on and on and on and on. If you don't know, don't know. But if you old enough to say, hey, you know what, I need to find out so I can teach my kids, grandkids.
That's right.
Reverend Sexual Energy.
Mr. Brown.
Oh God, this is
Brown.
It's terrible tonight.
We got
Why, Robert? I ain't meant to be grumpy.
Me and Bernard just met. We text, and we're gonna get you a pink shirt to match that one.
I don't want a pink shirt. I got lots of shirts.
Hey, I haven't said Jamal, you better get a patent on that nut juice.
You know what? We need to get out of
listen, Terrance Howard said on that for long, but Jamal could get a patent on nut juice and be rich too, and we all won't have to be doing all this
right.
work.
Right. Live on the law.
Oh, hey, I don't know. Well, Jamal gonna have to give me a little revenue because he would develop that nut juice on America After Dark.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Yes.
Good point.
Boy, look, that when black folk come out, boy, when some money get to talk about.
That's right. That's right. We don't forget.
The question is, nut juice, what is made from? You know, what some of the ingredient goes in. You're not telling me the patent, but what some of the ingredient goes into nut juice?
Nuts.
Now, when you say nuts, you're talking about.
You might want to stop while you're ahead. Stop while you're ahead.
No, I just want. There are different type nuts.
Right, that's right. There's various types of nuts. Some nuts. Some nuts are organic, some nuts are natural, some nuts are mechanical. So yeah.
Give me an example. What's an organic nut?
It's a nut that you bring forth.
My God. My God. My God. This show is a rated X.
I mean, you got cashews, and you got peanuts, and you got big walnut. You got all kinds of nuts.
And you bring it forth. That's right. Depending on what you do with it, you bring it forth. I'm just saying, hey, I got some peanuts out there at Promised Land.
And so Spanish nuts are considered too.
Right. Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's just like you got all your fruity drinks, Charlie. You got grape, you got root beer, you got orange, you got Dr. Pepper. You're right. Same thing. You have different types of walnut nut.
I like the way he expressed. I like the way he explained organic nuts.
Yeah.
It make me feel wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got sperm nuts that make
Lord.
That,
oh my Lord.
Yeah. You get pregnant off the sperm nuts. Yeah.
Oh my God.
and on I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with y'all. But on that note,
I'm not a part of that.
On that note, we go into a commercial.
Chatham County, my name is Lorraine Monica Bowles, and I am running to be your commissioner in Chatham County District 8. From